Let's talk about a very specific and often a very isolating feeling. It's that experience of being misunderstood, no matter how carefully you try to explain yourself. We're going to start with a feeling that might be deeply, deeply familiar to some of you. It's this recurring pattern, right? One that can just show up anywhere, in meetings, with your friends, in pretty much any conversation.
I mean, have you ever been here? You're in a conversation and you've been waiting patiently, you've listened really carefully, and you have something thoughtful, something you really want to contribute.
And in that moment, it feels like your carefully chosen words just get completely lost in translation. You've tried so hard to be precise, to be clear, but the response you get is impatience, or just a blank look that says they have no idea what you're getting at. So, what is happening there? Because this isn't just about the words you're using. Let's really look at the gap between what you intend and, well, how you're often seen by other people. Your intention is precision. You're searching for the exact right word because the nuance, it really matters to you. But in that little pause, someone else might just see distance, like you're detached or emotionally removed from the whole conversation.
Or maybe your intention is just simple thoughtfulness. You are taking a second to genuinely process what was just said before you respond. But that quiet moment can be so easily misread. The perception can be one of coldness, disinterest, maybe even arrogance, as if you think you're above giving a quick reply.
This constant pattern of being misread, it can really feel like a personal failing. But what if the cause isn't personal at all? What if it's something else entirely? And here's the crucial point. The problem isn't a failure in what you say. It's not about your vocabulary or your ability to put a sentence together. The real issue is the rhythm behind your words. It's the internal pace that dictates how you process the world and how you form your thoughts. And this brings us to the core concept here, cognitive tempo. It's just the natural pace at which your mind works. For some people, that pace is really quick. It moves right across the surface of ideas. For others, it's a deeper, slower process. And look, one isn't better than the other, but they are fundamentally different. Okay, so why does this difference in tempo cause so much friction? Well, it really comes down to a conflict in what our social environments are actually built to reward. Let's look at this clash between meaning versus momentum. This uncovers a really key social dynamic. A lot of our interactions, right, from work meetings to just casual chats, they're optimized for speed. They reward momentum. The fast thinkers who give those quick responses, they keep that momentum going and they often get rewarded for it. But in those exact same environments, deep thinkers are misinterpreted, and it's precisely because their priority isn't momentum, it's depth. And this brings us to the central insight. People don't misunderstand you because you communicate poorly. They misunderstand you because your mind prioritizes meaning over momentum. So if this isn't about being a poor communicator, then what is it? It's really about recognizing that you just operate on a different rhythm. Let's just be crystal clear about this. This lifelong experience of being misunderstood, it is not a personal flaw. It is not something you need to fix about yourself. Instead, think of it as a signal. It's just data, and it's telling you that your mental rhythm, your cognitive tempo, it just doesn't match the prevailing rhythm of the room you're in. So the final takeaway here isn't some call for you to change. It's a call to find a different environment. You don't need to simplify yourself. You just need contexts that respect how your mind works.